I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin, and in this video I will bring you a research report on the Sidus NFT play-to-earn MMORPG game. I'm very excited about this one. I've heard many great things, yet I haven't looked at the project yet. So in this video I will go through the white paper, the game, the NFTs, the options to earn, and obviously a full price prediction at the end. These videos take a long time to make, to record, to upload, but I do really have a lot of fun while doing so. So if you appreciate it, please give it a like if you haven't, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Nothing in this video is financial advice, it is for entertainment purposes only. Let's have a look at the Sidus NFT heroes. So I have the game open, I have the white paper open. It's a futuristic play-to-earn NFT MMORPG with an amazing blockchain journey full of adventures and opportunities. I have joined the Discord, I have followed them on Twitter, and there's already a collection on OpenSea, it appears. So first of all, it looks quite professional. I have launched the game, which I'm going to close in a second. I just want to show you what the game looks like. Obviously, to have a game like this available, I'm running this on a MacBook Pro, which is quite an expensive one. This one is $12,000, but you can see the frame per second. I assume they're maxed out, but it's loading real quick. It's super smooth while I'm recording. So this is some heavy load to carry, but it looks really good. I mean, I've not seen a blockchain game that has a playable demo that looks this good. You can interact. I'll beat you. I'll be back. Okay, so you can interact with them, you can run around. I don't know if you can do things. I'm not really to play, I just want to show you guys what it looks like. And I would say this is a very big green flag for me. As you guys know, if you've not been here before, I count the green flags, I count the red flags. More green flags, the better. 3 red flags, and we stop the research report. So you'll keep count of the flags. All right, I got the white paper right here. That's where we always begin. It's 41 pages, which is a good indication. That means that hopefully it's quite thorough, which I like, right? So we have an introduction, a market overview, the complexities, the basic information, the market advantages, the gameplay, the token sale, which I'm very interested in, the in-game economy, the roadmap, and the team, which obviously is usually where I like to start. But let's talk about the game a little bit. The success and quality of the game is guaranteed by the team of experts that's rallied around the idea. The Sidus team features a large number of experts from different domains: blockchain, DeFi, game development, and NFT art. Bringing their experience and creative ideas together, the team has what it takes to launch the first ever WebGL, I don't know what that means, AAA level play-to-earn NFT and RPG. Sidus is a valuable game in which a person may observe new mechanics, experience complete immersion in its digital reality, and not want to stop. Hopefully, every player has the opportunity to not only enjoy becoming engrossed, they use a lot of difficult words, in the game world, but to earn real money as a result and find new friends who may later become their partner on the way to achieving success. A hybrid network of work, university, entertainment industry is being created. Okay, cool. There's a whole thing talking about what the world is coming to with online marketing, etc., digitalization, market overview. Well, I do believe that they talk about the adoption of Ethereum, which makes sense. Total value locked in DeFi is only going up. Okay, interesting. To back up their argument, they link back to Gamify, Axie Infinity, Axie Rewards. The top of the gaming industry being like Blizzard, Activision. Obviously, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, they're all here. Diablo, Nintendo, Roblox, Electronic Arts, Axie Infinity. So there's already quite a dominant player in the market. That's what they're trying to sketch here. Complexities, fraudulent schemes. Well, yeah, definitely. Lack of interaction with other players, outdated devices, low quality of GameFi. Sidus heroes. All right, so here do we start. I think the market information is really interesting, but I assume For me, at least in my opinion, I'm quite up to date on the market, especially in the gaming industry, on crypto NFTs. If you check out my channel, I have tons of these research reports available already. So let's look at what Sidus is actually about. Sidus belongs to a new type of video game, one to implement a play-to-earn model. This concept gives players ownership of the ride, blah, 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 blah. All right. A leisure economy in which players make their income from playing games. That would be, I would say, the ultimate goal. Sidus Heroes takes this concept to another level and extends the game's reachability by being accessible in one click. To start playing, users don't need to download an application onto their Android, iOS, PC or Mac. They just have to open their browser and type in the game's URL. Okay. Sidus Heroes transport players to a whole new world in which technical advances have reached a level where they have merged with living beings, becoming one of them. The universe is inhabited by 12 tech-based races that represent different blockchains and are already familiar to the community. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Avalanche, Polkadot, and others. Right? Then they made like variations of those. Just like in the NFT collection, characters, features, and heroes' outlook on life is predetermined by the race they belong to. Despite all the different endless clashes and chaos, side scenarios and missions pull in players from different backgrounds and push them to find common ground. If they want to advance, they must collaborate. Players can join forces and go on difficult missions together. Alright, that's cool. As always, I like games where the players have something of a community, something to come back to, whether they got guilds or group missions or whatever. As long as the players can play together, it makes for a lot better engagement in the game to make sure people get tied to the game. In the futuristic game, players can choose any role for themselves. Some will go with violence, me, and strive for power, me. Heroes can challenge the other players to duels in the battle arena or build fighting legions and try to rise to the top as one. Wanderlust souls will be able to spend their time exploring all corners of the metaverse and seek out many adventures while doing so. Heroes can equip their spaceship for long... Okay, spaceships, that's cool. So there must be additional vehicles in the game for long travels and pillage the galaxy as pirates plunder the seas. Heroes with a creative bent can become builders and farmers, generally working to transform their own little corner of the universe into an oasis amid the world of chaos. Deep economics provide endless opportunities for manufacturing merchants. Well, I'm curious to read more about the economics, definitely. Born leaders can participate in the political life of the city. They can take part in political races, represent their people, and lobby for their interest. In their journey through the universe, heroes will encounter various space creatures. If a user finds an animal they like, they can buy it and raise it to be the most loyal companion who will defend them in battles and accompany them through their travels. All in-game items, animals included, will be traded at the intergalactic bazaar. Sidus Marketplace is the place where players can sell their crafts, find rare artifacts from faraway comets, and hire skilled fighters for future raids on enemy stations. On an enemy station. Alright, interesting information. There will be a marketplace attached to it, which I assume most games have, so it's nothing that special. You can have like grow and harvest pets, which I think for gameplay mechanics, especially female gamers, they really like that concept. But I think a lot of male gamers, nothing against the gender split or whatever, snowflakes, don't come at me. They also enjoy that aspect, right? So far, I've been quite impressed with the artwork as well. We haven't seen the artwork too much, but I've clicked around the website and the artwork looks really good. Okay, the economics, very important. The internal economic model of the project plays a significant role in the implementation and construction of the entire system of interaction between players. It is the economic and foundational model that makes it possible to build all the incentives for agents of the project, as well as creating opportunities to earn money. It is vital to build the correct, high-quality integration strategy for the internal game currency in order to create a fair but profitable system that allows players to earn money and enjoy the process. Platform tokens are deeply integrated into all game processes and play an essential role in the system. What I like is that they barely have any images. It's all text, right? This is a very, very thorough white paper. So in my other research reports, I always complain because most games don't have white papers. They have light papers. And when I say light, I mean extremely light. It's like 4 or 5 pages of text and like 20 pages of images. This is barely any images, all full text, really well first and explained. Which is another green flag that I will point up. Very impressive so far in the way things are phrased and explained. None of the character leveling processes and monetary rewards are complete without token integration. The same can be said for the governance tokens, which allow many processes implemented in the project to unfold and enable participants to vote in decisions that affect the fate of the ecosystem's development. Alright, so for the people, by the people, controlled through the people. Interesting. Economic incentives are designed in such a way that the players would wish to spend at least 3 years participating in the game because of its earnings opportunities and gamification of many exciting but purely economic processes. 3 years? That's quite long. By engaging with the game, one learns a lot, including entrepreneurial skills. Hopefully. If there's anything to back this up, that would be great. Native tokens, Sidus and Senate. Let's get acquainted with the processes and functionality of the tokens in order to understand. I love, like, it's a book you're reading. The white paper is not presented like, these are our tokens. They like really explain everything through the white paper, which I haven't seen before, so that's quite cool. First of all, it is necessary to be aware that the purchase and sale of various NFT content is only possible with Sidus and Senate tokens. The purchase and sale of various plots of land or modular parts is only possible with the Senate token. So anything I would say in-game is Senate, anything overall economic framework, Sidus. Using the internal game currency, users can purchase accelerators and consumables to make the gameplay more efficient and productive. The creation and improvement of an NFT hero and the enhancement of equipment items and various parts of a ship are only possible with the internal game tokens. So this is where the internal game token, the Senate, comes into play. The creation improvement of, that's what I just said. The political plotline is vital in the game. Every individual is able to realize their social potential and participate in the development of the project. Sorry. That was my disk is almost full for the recording. Expressing their political outlook, the user receives a share of voting power for making decisions about various changes in the universe in direction proportion to how many Senate tokens they possess. Sidus heroes currency is also required to make payment for internal services and platform commissions. It is important to note that deflationary processes are also in operation, well that would make sense, which create positive pressure on the demand for in-game tokens and provide an additional incentive. Well, that's true if people actually play the game and utilize these tokens as they portray here on the white paper, right? We still have to see if that happens. Sidus Heroes, an NFT-oriented game. NFT in-game objects constitute the second key aspect of the game, possible by the integration of the blockchain. Every NFT within the game, be it a ship, a pet, a piece of clothing, or even a pirate planet, contains its own internal recorded IPFS, synchronized with the blockchain. Okay, I don't need to know what they all have. I need to know. Okay, here we go. NFT's Heroes is an original collection of 6,000 unique generative characters. The collection features 4,500 original NFT heroes, including partnership heroes, 1,000 rare heroes, and 500 legendary heroes. Academy NFTs, while not entitling their owners to the additional bonuses just mentioned or farming opportunities, do provide full access to the game and to all the processes described earlier. Over the course of the project development, additional collaboration with various brands and other projects are planned in order to create mutual complementary collections. Every NFT belongs to a limited edition set, is extremely rare, and can easily be converted to any cryptocurrency or in any marketplace. To realize the full potential of the project, with all the innovations described in this paper, Sidus Hero gathered together hundreds of programmers and engineers. They have managed to skillfully combine cutting-edge technologies with various technical developments in order to produce the game. Alright, fair enough. Numerous artists, blah 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 blah. Okay, this is not that interesting. Let me just have a quick glance. Okay, they talk about the blockchain, the technicalities I'm not super interested in. Blockchain, WebGL. That's the gameplay, what they use. That's cool. Sidus hero market advantage. Okay, strength advantage considered while developing the product. Market conditions. Social lift. Education platform. They keep talking about education, but I haven't seen anything about it yet. Earn real money. Okay, financial literacy. Strong economic model. So it's about content development and the economic model, like Axie Infinity. They have Illuvium there. What are these mechanics? Because they talk about the mechanics through UX, accessibility. So this is a little bit too much blah blah for me at this point, because I've been reading a book to you guys and we haven't really analyzed anything so far just yet. So the gameplay. There's an arena, right? Sidus Heroes makes for a unique find for many types of people. In the game, everyone will find something that they like, whether a loner or a team player. User will get pleasure, okay, from the interaction. Arena, this side of battle where teams of 3 players must face each other. This is an event where the process of characters leveling, purchase of components, various games. Okay, it's the most important and exciting event in the universe. Players entering the PvP battlefield and fighting one another. It is in battle that players are able to win real rewards and where the most valuable assets and resources are distributed. Every hero can also bring 1 pet with them to the battlefield. The maximum number of pets limited to 3 per team. The team and the heroes. Okay, so they have all the extra stuff. Hero developments. You can level up. Additional weapons, clothing, right? Just gear. We would refer to it as gear options. Pets. A player can have several pets but can only have 1 on the battlefield with them. It can be sold and exchanged on the bazaar. Cool. Sidus Hero Universe. Okay, so here's quite a big image. The universe is the centerpiece of the game. It is the construct in which everything happens and begins. The game starts out at the central station where every player is located. Every corner of the universe is an economic pretext except for the central station, which is the public domain. So that's this one in the middle. Players can travel between planet stations, solar systems, complete various tasks. Planets are also economic entities. Okay, so you got the central station, galactic sector, orbital station, colonized planet, spaceship, scout starship, unexplored planet, robo shuttle, explored planet, a comet, an asteroid, and a shuttle. Alright, so it's quite big, and I assume that they will make more like this. It's just an example. Alright, here is the information that I was after, the token sale. Obviously extremely important. To create all economic processes in the game and voting power, 2 different currencies are used. Sidus, the game token, and Senate, the governance token. So we're looking at the Senate token right now, which I'm looking for the Sidus token, to be fair. Yeah, it's below here. Okay, public sale 2%, 3%, that's fine. Liquidity 5%, a little low. Seed round 5%, that's fine. Pre-public round 8.5, reserve fund, private round. Okay, so the private sale is the majority, the public sale is very little. The seed round is also quite low compared to the private round, but it says here pre-public round, which I assume that's also just the private round B. 21% for the team. Ecosystem requires 35%, makes sense. 21% for the team, okay. Then I assume here that would be significantly less, which is the case, 6.5. Right, so then it makes sense. Public sale again 2%. I assume this one would be the same, 3% against 3%. 5% on liquidity would be the same. Yeah, so it's almost all the same, but here they have way more on the ecosystem. So private round, reserve fund, pre-public round. Yeah, so these rounds, they go down slowly. That's fine. There's 30 billion here, and there is 300 million here. Okay, so the overall supply outside the game, at least for the Sidus, is the biggest. In-game economy. This is a lot easier for me to read as well with the white text. An economic model is overlaid on the top of the game, bringing the game process together, blah, 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 blah. Economic core loops. All right, here we go. So we have the player who owns property, who can select a hero to battle in the arena. From the battle in the arena, they can begin a season. There's a season timer to the end of the season. They can win points every single day. They can accumulate those points and they get a rating at the end of the day. And then, so it's basically, if you're familiar with World of Warcraft Arena, it's exactly the same thing. And I used to play a lot of Arena. 2v2, 3 versus 3, that was my jam. And then basically you get the rating, and then you get your loot based on the rating you got. The higher the loot, the better shit gear, I don't want to say shit gear, better quality gear in the loot box. You can get armor, weapons and gadgets for your characters, which again owns your property. The loot box can be sold on the marketplace if you want, or the loot box can be your property and can then be sold on the marketplace, which again gives you new shit. So that's quite cool. This makes sense. This is very interesting. Okay, holy shit, there we go. What's this? Economic core loop at the second stage. In this diagram, we see various opportunities and economic aspects associated with the hero's resource in the second stage of the development. All of the above functions in the first stage are completed by the competitive financial battle component, which increases interest in the competition, is connected to a reward system for the top teams. Player, heroes renting out under a smart contract. Okay, this is what I love. I'm a little too hyped about Sidus right now. Everything is looking super, super good. But I love it when games allow you to rent out your NFTs for other people to play, because I'm an investor, I'm not a player in these games, but I do like to hold on to my NFTs in the long term, and if people can rent them, I'll make some money. So they are property. Then again, this is the season, and any addition there is for the hero selection, payment of tournament fee to enter in a real tournament, elimination tournament, limit per day, which brings you to exclusive content, which again, basic resources for the construction. Okay, so now they add the tournament in basically into play. Economic core loop at the third stage. Okay, so this is even more advanced. So the tournaments are here with the tournament Vs. Then there's a loot box, there's characteristics of these things, which gives you top position resources and rewards, basic resources for construction and production, exclusive content again. So basically it just keeps on going and going with the specific, exclusive build outs. Right? Player's property, which is obviously each player has their own balance where all their assets are tracked. These can be sold at any time on the marketplace. Players can have a huge number of game objects such as clothes, image, spaceship, pets, planets, orbital stations, tokens, etc., as well as receive additional income from staking various assets. So there's a game token in blue and the governance token. So again, we're talking about player inventory. You got the gear, the equipment, the resources, the tools, the loot boxes, the tokens, the licenses that they own. They can rent out using a smart contract, and then the money comes back to the player. Then the team pets, the remaining pets on the pet collection, the heroes collection, spaceship collection of the team, all right, which all connects back to the marketplace. And then you got the land plots, the orbital stations, income from other players access through the landing, right, goes back and forth, again returns back to the player. All right, quite interesting. Now we got the political system, which is this is all very thorough, right, and very thought out. So through the player you can create a party, right? First you have to pay a registration fee to be able to create a party. Then moderation, KYC, selection of an icon, name, okay, and then you create a political party. Then you have a referral link, and people can entry of the required number of party members, okay? And you can check if they have the possession of the NFT hero, and if you don't, you can buy it on the marketplace. Okay, cool. Then you can start a council election, which runs on a timer. Then you can emerge through ranking with voting system, conducting a player vote for a game in 360 format, okay, whatever. End of the council election, distribute of the 28 council seats, start of the voting within, so you would have to actively play the game in order to do this. Have the players voted? If no, the party drops out, the number of the councillors goes down, yes, approval, blah, 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 blah. Okay, then the activities, but is there anything else to gain? No, you need to invest, and basically it just controls everything, which is quite interesting. All right, now we got the space objects. The game offers a large selection of different space objects, each of which has its own function and characteristic. Players can easily dispose of property and sell the siege. All right, let me just pause it right here. I'll be back in a second. I need to clean up my storage, otherwise it might not save. Checking if it's recording. All right, we're back. The game offers a large selection of different space objects, each of which has its own function and characteristics. Players can easily dispose of property and sell assets, including comets and planets. Damn, this game is elaborate. I'm loving it so far. All right, Central Station. I'm not going to read all it says, but they have spaceship, scout spaceship, robo shuttle, orbital station, unexplored planet. This is so thorough. I love it. Land distribution activity. All right. So the players, the in-game activities, chat moderation, invitation from friends, daily visits, participation in events, gives you reputation, and puts you on a waiting list for fixed price and land acquisition. Okay. No. Have you acquired land and plot? Yes. Drop out waiting list to acquire. Okay. That's interesting. Purchase of land plots, private territory, land plots in auction, fixed price and plots. Okay, council decree, study the colonization technology, building, shipyard, building an ark, arrival of an ark in the orbit, conversion of the ark into an orbital station. All right, so basically the things we saw before on the overview of the arks and shit, you can basically make your own orbital station, which then you, and I assume your little group of friends, control, which would be your clan. Right, I referred to as guild before, but here it's called clan. Clan battles for competitive territories, competitive territory. Okay, quite cool, quite cool. Every land plot has non-renewable and renewable resources. If a player has no land of their own, she can move through the land of players who allow it, or through neutral land that belongs to no one. By improving their territory, players can raise its level and open up new mining and manufacturing opportunities. The process of distribution interaction with the land described in the next graph, the rating system. Oh, damn. Rating system. Players. Distribution of reward to heroes in proportion to their rating place. Okay, PvE, Monster Seeker, Pathfinder, Hunter, Experience Hunter, Grand Seeker, Great Hunter. 10% of the ecosystem investments funds, daily issuance of the tokens in equal shares. All right. It's PvP spaceships. They got ranks: arena, private, sergeant, sub-lieutenant, major, colonel, general. That's cool. General title. Professions: resource collection, constructors, scientists, manufacturers. All right. Clan wars, economic power, competitive territories, all right? Guardians of peace, great warriors, universal merchants, all right, quite cool. This is all basically covered by the ecosystems incentive activity players reward fund, which is the fund, the reserve fund that they spoke about before. Land and its deployment, holy shit, this is elaborate, right? I'm not going to go over this because that will take too long, but we can say that definitely this is the most thought out game I have experienced so far, and I'm extremely impressed. 5 green flags for these guys. Orbital station. So now we knew why the white paper was 41 pages, I guess. So you got professions, different ones. You have biologist, miner, woodcutter, I don't know how to pronounce this, geologist, hunter, builder, and they make different things and collect different things. Then you have professions on airships, from navigation to scouting, and then you got production. So yeah, really everything is thought of. And probably required to manufacture other things, right? So the manufacturers need like the collection things, the spaceships need to be there in order to make moves, etc., etc. That makes sense. Enhancement of the heroes and its items. So this is basically the upgrade system, using a book of experience, lottery with a possible multiplier, experience, heroes level. Okay, so that's how you level up. Increase in features. increasing the chance of winning an arena, increasing rating, more coin mining. All right. So basically, the higher level you get, the more an easier game process it would be, I guess, but that would make sense because every game works that way. Purchasing upgrades to increase item levels, and then obviously you can sell on the marketplace if you'd like. Commission distribution. Many processes in the game involve paying commission fees. The redistribution of these fees must be transparent, I agree, and fair, and this process should be clearly demonstrated. Okay, so the player starts here. There's economic activity, purchase of paid services, building improvement of NFT ships, creation of the NFT hero, buying and selling NFT content, all these things. They pay a commission. All right, there's a reward fund for the council of the organized players for the development of technology, foundation for rewarding research who stake their NFT heroes, foundation for rewarding constructors who stake their NFT heroes, burning, that's a big one, resource contribution reward fund, project development fund. Okay, that makes sense. Again, nice artwork. The roadmap. Okay, so this was everything about the game, which was about maybe 25 pages. Very, very elaborate. For the phase 0, which is basically what has already been completed. Preparation and development of the project strategy, sale of the first Sidus NFT hero collection, which has already happened. So we are not late to the party, but we are not early, right? Launch of the first version of the website, which I already showed you guys. Okay, so this is basically where we are right now. Phase 1, Innerverse. Launch version 0. Creation of the game demo. That's what I just showed you in the beginning. Scenario and plot development, game token and DAO token release. Launch of Sidus Marketplace, farming pools and farming boosters. And we will have a look if that's available already. Launch of the rating system for rewards. On January 10th, 2022, we will launch the closed Sidus Hero beta version. This version will only be available for holders of the NFT heroes from the Genesis collection. On January 23rd, 2020, we will release a public beta version of the game. At this point, the Sidus Heroes game will be available to holders of NFTs from the Genesis and Academy collections. The sale of the Academic Collection will launch in the middle of December, right? So the next NFT drop is still about to happen. We're still early for that one. Support for progress, stats, and equipment via IPFS OpenSea in properties. Release of basic items for 4 types of hero equipment. Launching of farming NFT hero cards. MetaMask wallet connection. Okay. Launch 1, version 1, basically. At the end of this year. Launch of tournament to determine a rating PvP rewards, implement AR mode for viewing content, pre-sale of exclusive limited content, custom character skins, spaceship containers with basic resources, custom outfit for your heroes. Okay, launch 2, this is the second quarter. Is this the first quarter then? No, where's the first quarter? Q4, and then they're hopping to Q2. So there's like a 3-month gap. Expansion of the universe, adding comets, okay. Application of cryptocurrency, launch of the reward system for loyalty, start of Launchpad to provide players with the ability to launch in-game projects. That's very, very interesting. NFT farming capability. All right, so the roadmap is quite long, right? The NFT farming doesn't happen until launch version 1, which is Q3. So we're saying like 9-12 months from now ish. Expansion of the universe, launch of the construction and sale of spaceships, addition of ship equipment, engines, shields and guns, auction of private modules at Sidus Central Station. Launch version 2, adding a farming mechanism, expansion of the universe, adding new sectors of the galaxy, unexplored planets, opening of 2 neutral planets, PvE mode improvements, construction of resource processing, research and production. Oh, these are the buildings. All right, sorry, my bad. PvP ranks and 11 languages. All right, damn, it still goes on. 2023. Okay, 2 neutral planets, PvE mode. So this is a long-term play. Look. I'm not even going to go that far because this is like a 2-year play that they have set up. Oh my God, we go on into 2024. User-generated content engine, engaging artist design. These are all like broad, very broad ideas. 2024, 2025. 2025. Okay, then we go to the team. Okay, so I want to have a look, because if they go all the way to 2025, it must be something hot, yeah? I'm just going to scan it real quick to see if I see something interesting. Okay, improvement, expansion, 2 neutral planets, private messaging between players. I think that's quite important in general. Okay, artists, another 2 new planets, develop the quest system. I think that's quite important from the start, maybe. Introduction of achievement system, yeah, I think that's cool. Definitely gets people engaged and keeps them engaged for the grind. Galaxy Cestus, 2 neutral planets, MVP of ship battles, alright, labor exchange for employers and employees, damn. Addition of voice chats in-game, yeah, that's quite cool. Expansion of the universe even further to another neutral planets, a book writing, editing and publishing of the Sidus book. I don't know if that's interesting. Introduction of clans, that doesn't happen until 2024 last quarter, so 2 years from now. Launch version 3, expansion of the universe, star systems, opening 2 neutral planets. So every quarter they want to do the 2 new planet stuff, which is cool because that keeps releasing content, right? Addition to the plot scenarios, PvE campaigns of each race, improved of paid services. Of each race, improved of paid services, okay? I don't know what that means. Expansion of the universe, okay, nothing interesting here. Okay, co-op bosses, that's cool. New achievement system a year later. Another 2 neutral planets. But this is so far away, so probably an event system. There's a creation of an event system. Just the idea for now. Alright, very good. Probably the best white paper I've ever read in terms of the game mechanics, not necessarily the tokens or NFTs, because that wasn't super clear, but the game definitely. So who are we dealing with? I feel like we're heading into the Eastern Europe, Ukraine, Russia direction, looking at these names, which is completely fine with me. We're dealing with a large team, guys. Holy shit. That's cool. Let's look at them one by one. We got Dan, Komenko, Andrei, Dmitry, Roman, Anthony, Vasiliev, Olga, Anthony. Okay, so we have the co-founders here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 co-founders. Holy shit. CEO, creative director, art director, game producer, technical officer. Okay. External affairs, operating officer, relations officer, chief of content, design, lead designer, game designer, narrative design, support, blockchain technology, blockchain architect, web technologist, Python development lead for HTML, lead CG, I don't even know what that means, and lead VFX. I don't know what that means either. Partner so far, Space Swap, NFT Stars, Play Display, and of course your boy, it's Digits. Alright, big team, but let's pull up LinkedIn and go start off with Dan. I can't copy his name. We're going to LinkedIn and I'm going to type in Dan Komenko. Dan Komenko. Okay, Sidus, I could already see it. Okay, Chief Executive Officer, Sidus Heroes, NFT Stars.app and SpaceSwap.app. Right, that's definitely him. Just looking at his watch. So he's from Melbourne, Australia. So he's definitely not from Eastern Europe, what I said. Maybe his parents were or whatever. Entrepreneur, software developer, property developer, angel investor, languages, Chinese, German, Russian, English. Damn, almost as many as me, but not enough. Cyrus Heroes CEO. Okay, he has a good overview. So this one, good. On to the next one. Oh, I said on to the next one. Sidus Heroes. Is it, we can't go to the company, doesn't have a page. Okay, let me see, Sidus Heroes. Oh, okay. So, no, I think that's the only one. He's the only one. There's not an official page, but we can look up the next one. Andrei Suderikov. Andrei Suderikov. Is this him? Appears to be so. Yep, that's him. All right, he's the co-founder. Play display. Okay, for a long time. And he doesn't have anything regarding Sidus on his profile, but he's from Moscow, Russia. But he does have the Sidus, does say here, Sidus, you see, banner. So Andrei, you are a real one for supporting the project. Right, last one, Dmitry. Because we already know that the project is real, legit, but I'm just gonna look, because I always have to do this. I think it's important that the main people involved on the project are at least, you know, present. So there's a lot of people with that name. Let's just look at his face and see if this is him. I don't think that's him. Nope, this is not him. This guy has longer hair. Oh. Maybe we should just run the name and look. Ah, I think this is him. Yeah, that looks like him now. I think so. He has curly hair here, and this is super straight. Kind of looks like him. Well, the eyebrows are very different. Maybe this is not him. He has nothing on Sidus either, so probably not. Roman. Okay, let's do this one as the last one. Anthony Checo. Anthony Checo. No, it's without the H, how I wrote it. Okay. So this is a long name, that's why I wanted to skip these long names. But that's weird, if the co-founders are not to be found, except for these two guys, that's fine, but I would at least, the co-founders need to be displayed, in my opinion. If I would be in charge of the project, which obviously I'm not, I would like to have them, here, game producer, that must be him, right, game producer. We found him, guys, we found him. Also from Russia. Yep, that's definitely him, it's literally almost the same person. I like your haircut, suits you well. And then this one, it's whatever, we're not gonna look him up, but at least the team is present, it's real. Anybody from Sidus watching this, you guys might want to update your LinkedIns, because this is a super cool project you should be proud of, and definitely put that on your LinkedIn as well, because a lot of people like me who want to potentially invest into this project will check that out. But yeah, big team. I assume that's not even the entire team, because like we're missing, I assume, a lot of developers. It's a very small team, unless these guys can also all develop, but let's see. All right, so that's everything for the white paper. We're probably over half an hour in already, but no biggie, because we have different things to look at still. So we got the heroes collection. Let's start there. So welcome to Sidus. Build your own collection of NFT heroes and explore the endless gaming metaverse of Sidus. All right. So they're no longer available to mint. The original Sidus NFT hero collection consists of 6,000 unique characters that have different levels of rarity: original, rare, legendary, exclusive, and partnership, and 13 different inheritable traits. This combination of attribute determines each hero's rarity level. Besides serving as an entrance ticket to Sidus, NFT hero from the founders collection can be used for NFT staking and NFT wrapping. Okay. Choose an upgrade card, rare or legendary. Every original NFT hero has a chance to become one of the 1,000 rare heroes or 500 legendary heroes by collecting special modificators, upgrade cards. To become a rare NFT hero, it takes 1 upgrade card. To become a legendary hero, 3 legendary cards are needed. NFT heroes with higher rarity have a higher status in the community and enjoy bigger rewards in the staking. Okay. Badass rare, okay, you can check the number. Pick the NFT you want and upgrade. Pick the modifier and then the staking. You don't have any, so you could stake them already. Okay. Get your harvest. And you can get NFTs. Okay, but how does that work? NFT heroes, okay. According to the lore, the heroes all came to the independent city of Sidus from one of the 12 blockchains. The utility of NFTs are okay. 100% crypto friendly. I want to know what it would stake and how much would I get. Okay. So let's look at OpenSea next, because I think the marketplace coming soon, farming coming soon, starter coming soon, the demo I've shown you, and the about us, again the team. Okay, so here there's a lot more information on them, which we might have wanted to check this first. You can also copy their names here, which might have been a smoother process. But then again, oh, so there's a game as well. Video. So Play Display is probably the game that the art designers worked for that we saw on LinkedIn. Alright, so maybe this is his video on what they're actually doing. Yeah, it's just a display, it's not about Sidus. Okay, the statistics, 6,000 Discord community, 50,000 followers on Twitter, 100,000, that's good. That's at least good to see. So let's go to the Heroes collection on OpenSea and see how expensive these things are, because I have no clue. Whew, quite expensive. 1.3 Ether as the floor price. Okay, okay. And they look not super interesting, to be fair, these NFTs. I mean, in terms of design, it's not super appealing to me. Okay, damn. The last weeks, the sales have been exponential. And the floor price, 1 ETH, 1 ETH, 0.8, 0.4, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. Damn, I came at the wrong moment, guys. They were 0.2 just a week ago, and now it's 1.3. Fuck me. But they've been out for a while. You can see 2nd of September, they were like, here, they were like 0.07, 0.07. So probably they came with some updates not too long ago. Look at these sales. $6,000, $6,000, $14,000. Holy fuck. 3 Ethereum. Damn, this game on fire right now. Okay. That's good. That's good. So let's see some things. You have some background, rarity, watches, skin, chains. Can we not check the rarity here? So what's so special about, let's do high less sale. Okay, 15 ETH, holy fuck. This is like a crazy one. Sale for 15 ETH. So probably if you run this one, background also super rare. Everything is super rare on this one except the sign. Okay, so if I take this number then, go to the website, put it into this rarity thing. Status, it has been upgraded. You can no longer upgrade this character. Alright, so it's already legendary, I think. That's why it's quite expensive. So it's already a cool one, and it's already been maxed upgrade. Oh, this one is a horse. This one is cool too, with one eye. Let's look at the one-eyed one. Now we're back at team. We need to be at the Heroes collection. Scroll down. Upgrade it. You can no longer upgrade this, but it doesn't actually say how rare it is. It just says, it's just an upgrade checker. Oh, check the upgrade status. That's also what it says. Okay, so if we want to upgrade, how much does that cost? So 1 rare or 3 legendaries. So if you would buy those on OpenSea. Oh, okay. So a legendary, and the sale ends today, actually in half an hour. Am I just right on time, or what the fuck's going on? So a legendary, you need 3 legendaries to upgrade, so that would already be 6 Ethereum, where the average price right now is just super high. Before they were a lot cheaper. Alright. So once you're watching this video, these sales have already been over. Right, it's already done. And the rare ones, so these are the rare ones. You only need 1 rare to upgrade, but it's $10,000. Fuck me. 2.4 ETH. And not too long ago, average price 0.85. Who are these sold by? By them themselves, yeah. And why is the price going up so fast? Is it because more are being purchased? Okay, one just got sold 3 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, an hour ago. All right, something must be happening that I am and you are probably either not aware of, because these prices are going up the last couple of days like crazy. But we will go to Discord and we have a look why that's happening. But at least now you know what the average prices are currently when I'm recording this video. So I need to go to Sidus here. Okay, so on the updates, nothing special, just 2000% growth on the Genesis collection. Okay, so they have an article linked on why you would need them. Nothing super special. I think it's just hype, just adaptation, supply and demand. But to be fair, everything so far has me convinced that I want to play this game, but I'm not going to buy an NFT for $10,000. So that's just my opinion. I might have to skip this one because in terms of the stage of the game, I don't think it's for me worth it at the moment to do that for my cash flow, right? Okay. Okay, scams. I want to see something about the IDO of the coin and everything. I don't see that much. Apparently they post a lot of updates, right? So that's really good. That's the CEO talks a lot, which is also very good. Everything is looking super promising. All right, here, Sidus Heroes is launching its IDO, scheduled for December 15th, and will go live 7 different platforms: Blockpad, Ignition, TrustPad, Redkite. So I have Redkite, and then Seedify, Gamify. All right, each platform has its own terms and conditions. Right, that's interesting. So allocation 2,500, and they have the tiers. Yeah, so if you have any of these launch pads, then you can participate. So Blockpad, Ignition Launchpad, TrustPad, Space Swap Starter, Redkite, GameFi, Seedify. Those will be the launch pads. December 15th will be the launch. So that's why it's always good to go through all these announcements, because that's usually where you find it the easiest. Other than that, no, I said in the Discord I want to find the IDO date. We have found that. The certain rise in the price, nobody knows. They just posted like it's crazy, and it is crazy. 2000% increase overnight, literally, when I'm looking into the project. Maybe it's because I'm looking into the project. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it is to make people aware that this is a great opportunity. But in my opinion, it is. But we'll see how it actually plays out. I'm definitely not going to buy in when the hype is super real right now, but maybe in the near future, when it slows down a little bit, I'll pick up one or two, at least one, because obviously in order to play, you would need that. Okay, so they have these dates have already passed. Okay, so the FAQ is not that long. It's more like in the announcements, I think. They have a rarity checker as well, so you can check the rarity of the NFTs. Is that like a recently sold one? Hero sales? Yeah. 1 ETH, 0.9, 1 ETH, 1 ETH, 1 ETH. But that was all yesterday. 0.8. So right now the floor has gone up tremendously. I want to go back to OpenSea one more time. Not for this one, for the main one. Just to check the buy now, just the cheapest one. Because it says 1.3 here. There's a lot of auction going on as well. But what is the floor? Okay, so it's really 1.36 and then 1.38, 1.4, 1.48. Yeah, this one is actually quite cool. This one as well. I don't like this one that much, or these ones look stupid. But This one is quite funny as well. So they're not all too bad, especially if they're the playable characters as we've seen in the demo before. Ooh, this one is dope. This one. But yeah, you would have to check the traits and everything like that, see how rare they are, find the right one. But do expect to pay at least 1.5 ether for one of these, which I think for something in such early stages, you know, right now the hype is real, and that's why we're just a tad too late. Even if we were there yesterday for 1 ETH, today for 1.3 ETH, maybe in a couple of days they're 3 Ethereum each. We shall see. Maybe it goes down. That's just how the market works, and that's what we have to deal with. The staking of the NFTs. So this is just a chat. You can already stake them. Alright, staking details can be read here. That's something I am interested in. What is Galaxy staking? Alright. Original NFTs, rare NFTs. Okay, there we go. Galaxy staking offers 3 tiers of yield farming: original, rare, and legendary. Exclusive NFT heroes equate to legendary heroes. Okay. An original NFT hero generates 50% of its minting price. So the minting price was 0.055 ETH annually. Okay. Okay, 5 legendaries. I don't think this is worth it in general. Depending on the price of Ethereum, of course, but doesn't look that attractive. Well, I mean, yeah, you would have to stake it for 6 months. That's quite long. FAQ, and this is just a live FAQ. Alright, fair enough. The floor. Let's just keep updating the floor. That's quite funny. That's quite funny. So let's go see. This was like a day and a half ago. It was half the price. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I'm happy for these guys, because as soon as your project takes off like it does, it must feel really, really great. Anyway, I'm super excited about the Cypher project. It looks really good. I definitely want to get in. I'm just still trying to consider at what price I should get in, right? Because $10,000 for an NFT, I mean, I can pay it. Obviously, I could buy a dozen. However, I might not in the current situation. I hold a lot of other interesting projects. I might need to do a couple of flips before I make a move on this one. But definitely one of the best projects I've reviewed so far, if not the best. Quite a long video. If you made it until the end of this video, please do give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate the support. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Regarding the price prediction for this, I mean, it's launching on 7 different launch pads, CDFI as well. I think an easy, for a game to this extent, an easy 10-20x should be no problem on launch, right? Especially these NFTs pulling up the price to 15th of December when the IDO happens and the launch of the token. I feel like the NFTs will continue to go up. If right now, where it's not even 1st of December, it's 1.3 bit floor, you're probably going to look at between 1.5 to Ethereum bit floor at least. And if you buy in yesterday or today, so between 1 and 1.3 ETH, that's still an easy $4,000, $6,000, $8,000 flip, right? For just holding on for a week and a half, which I think might be something I'm realizing right now in this moment that I might do. But we shall see. We shall see. Thank you so much for watching. This was everything on the Sidus project, a research report. I hope you had a great time. I really enjoyed going through this project, and I hope to discover more projects like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.